Time Beats Production.
What is you doing? You gotta get ready for the show. You sitting up here doing work. What is this?
I'm making money, but I'm trying to get some. Hey.
Okay, well get some in the studio so we can go ahead and get ready for the show.
One time I'm just asking.
I'll take some.
Get
Since
some.
you asked me, you want me to get some. Ooh, and this is creamy too. You know what? This is nice.
Silky.
My skin is soft. Ain't it? Yeah, get some. Get some. Now get in the game room so we can get the studio so we can get the show going. This is soft though. Hey, get some. Hey man, hey, come on man, bro. We gotta go ahead and get the studio, bro.
Yo, check it out though. I gotta make this shot for you so you can get your head right.
Man, if we don't have time to make the shot, we gotta
30
go ahead and
seconds,
do it. We
bro.
gotta
30
go.
seconds, boom.
Listen, you got one already made for me so we can go ahead and get started?
Yeah, I got one right there. That's
I'm gonna test this one out
that
for you.
Captain America shot, you know what I'm saying? For freedom of Signal 27.
Oh man, that is good. You are awesome, man. But listen, finish making the shot in the room so we can go ahead and get everything straight. Ooh, my body hot, bro. That was good. Chill. Man, we gotta get in the studio, man, and do the show, man. Why you sitting in here? You're not even halfway up. Man, give me the remote, bro. Cut this shit off using all my electricity. Got my Netflix on and everything. Cut this shit off. Man, get up. Hurry up, bro. I know you messed up, but you can be unmessed up. Damn, bro. You ain't got nothing to say. Shit. Where David at? Oh.
That's that dedication. 2022, I'm on their neck like a tattoo. Hit them with that King Low. What you wanna do?
Well, listen, man, we gotta get ready for the show, and you're using the equipment to rap songs, man. Let's get the thing going.
We are not the same, cause we are not the same.
Bro.
Too much traffic, I built my own lane.
Listen, so you just gonna respond to me when your rap you know what?
Raul is my spirit. You gonna know my name.
Listen, just get ready for the show, man.
All right.
Now, where's Claudine at? Everybody got... Why are you coming down the steps, Claudine?
I'm coming. You know I can't rock out with my crotch out, man. I had to get my clothes on.
Well, I'm glad you put some clothes on so nobody see that crotch now behind that guitar.
Coming, man.
We gotta get ready to get in the guitar, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta get ready for the show. Ain't nobody ready for the show, man. We gotta get... Oh. Come on, man. Everybody ready, man. Chip don't want to get up and Ed making stuff.
He said she coming. Are we gonna have an orgasm on the show?
Ain't nobody making
Like being half ass without no ass cheeks.
I wanna see that magic.
Now listen, man, everybody that said what they do, ain't nobody said what I do. But listen, I am the last Leroy, and we are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal 27.
The best live stream in the city.
The Signal 27 Show.
I'm doing it the best I can do, you know. To make
That's what
it.
I'm talking about because this is the Signal 27 Show. How y'all doing this week? I want to thank each and every last one of you all for tuning in. Before we get started, I want to ask you all to do us all a favor and like, comment, and share the video because it's free to do. If you support us, at least share the video with some friends who might want to be entertained this weekend to at least prepare for their Monday with these giggles on this Sunday. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Secondly, we got our regular people that are in the building with us. You know, the Chip is here. Everybody give a clap for Chip. He lost a lot of weight, almost invisible.
Don't do shit. Don't do shit.
Chip is invisible. Are you gonna get it on there? Yep. And there go Raul, 50 years old, can't keep his fedora on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta at least get it off the floor,
I'm
David.
gonna get it when the camera not on me, bro.
Okay.
I mean, hey, use some camera smarts.
Yeah, you know what I'm
When
saying?
they saw you knock the shit off on
Right,
camera,
might
so
as
it's
well pick
okay.
it up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But none other than David, aka Raul, King of Conscious Comedy.
Shout out to my
with us
family
this
in the
week.
chat. Appreciate y'all being in the chat, supporting the show.
That's right, that's right.
What's up, Anita? I see you over there in the chat, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Next, sitting next to me is none other than Queen Body Butter herself, none other than Lakita Gordon. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give her some clap,
Mrs.
clap, clap.
Gibson.
Miss Get Some.
You add that to my introduction, guys.
You want to add
Miss
it?
Gibson, Miss Gibson. All right.
Miss Get Some.
Good
Okay, I got to
talk.
remember that. I'm going to have to remember that.
You do most times.
I'm here. You know what I mean?
It goes.
So we are. I'm here doing the engineering thing and talking and doing all of this shit. Y'all give a clap for my. You know what? I want to thank me for being me.
Yes.
Clap
thank
for
you.
myself.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
right.
Miss April Purdy, the
Yeah.
Queen AGP Pearls Fashions and Designs, that boutique that's on 4567 Atlantic Boulevard is in the chat, y'all.
What's up? Y'all give it up for her for being in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. And she tagging
That's
a
right.
lot of people. Hey, family. Hey.
Hey, yeah. Y'all make sure that y'all tag and y'all pop in here. Y'all follow the Signal 27 Show page. We do giveaways for our in the community shows. We also talk about what's going on here in the city. How you doing, Anita? And everybody else. Miss Cheryl Plum Jackson, thank you for tuning in. Also in the studio with us today is going to be none other than Claudine and Ed. They kind of merged into one big yellow thing. Yeah, there you go, Claudine. How y'all doing?
Watching from the castle.
They're watching from the castle.
I'm confused.
Ed is watching from what you call it, MS Central.
Hey, can you don't do them.
Don't
like
do them
that.
like that. Yeah,
Don't do them like that.
yeah. They supposed to be here. Well, Claudine is watching from the castle. Chip probably getting his foot put back on.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, listen, y'all know he all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I'd
Oh
be
my
thankful that he be coming
gosh.
out. You know what I'm saying? So, a big up to my fat ass brother. You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. Hey, this is what we do. If y'all like to tune into some of the shit that we post on each other, go like the Signal 27 Show page. We post it there all the time. We don't give a fuck. We talk about each other all the goddamn time. We don't even give a fuck about what's going on.
We don't. Hey, breathe.
Whew. Let me get it out.
Breathe.
All right. All right, what's going on, Marcus? How you doing? Our long time
Hey,
guy that pops in.
Marcus.
Old head. We know that you in there. You always popping in. Thank you for tuning in to the Signal 27 Show.
OG, old
That's right.
head.
Original person that's been with us since the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So here we go. Somebody down there says, I'm looking to put my inspirational
That's
That's
me.
you? Damn.
I don't know
Read.
why it doesn't show his
Yeah,
name.
it
It don't show
showed
your
me.
name on
Yeah,
Right.
there.
something going on with my phone.
Yeah, you might need to
No,
get
it's
your
not
phone.
you because it shows it on the chat on my
Hey,
phone.
Carmen, what's going on? How you doing? We miss y'all too. You know, this COVID thing has been putting us down, but I ain't stopped ever filming because of that old fuck shit.
Hey,
It's all a
Carmen.
lie. Fauci is a bitch, and he ain't and ain't nothing good come from him.
Nothing good.
You know? Okay. Let me keep on. Okay. Before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and talk about where we went to eat today. You know what I'm saying? So I want you go ahead, Keith. I'll let you go ahead and
No,
start.
babe, you do your thing. I was just backing
here
you
we
up.
go. Listen, we went to Regency Square Mall. The mall is still open here in the Jacksonville area, but we went to T-Posh Naturals. I'm gonna tell you right now, I had me some quinoa.
Mm,
Hold on, let me
did.
I mean some quinoa. Yo, let me get where my claps at.
I've been making that.
Yep.
All past 2 weeks. That's what we ate the
That's
whole
right.
time we was in Vegas.
I had some
My
quinoa.
headphones. Alcohol.
Yeah. I had some quinoa. And then on top of my quinoa, I had some what was this fish called? Keita?
Kingfish.
I had kingfish on my quinoa.
Mm.
So good.
And then I had macaroni and cashews. It's actually the macaroni and cheese.
Cashew cheese. Mm.
Yes, that
Yes,
shit was
that
so
was
good,
delicious.
my lord.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
not-
make cheese from other stuff,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
from no animal.
Mhm.
Cow titty. You know?
Right, and we didn't feel all bloated and
Yeah,
stuff
I ain't even
afterwards,
bloated now.
y'all.
Didn't make you sleepy.
No, it didn't. It
Right,
didn't.
right.
So I'm cool with that. I like, and then she had some green beans with potatoes in it.
Mm.
That was good.
Green bean, tomato.
Yeah, that junk was delicious, bro.
We
and
had
I'm telling
peppers
you,
and onions.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
oh, that didn't sound all that good. Oh man, I messed around and okay.
Wow.
Let me check
Did
my
you-
pants.
Did you,
Okay.
you squirt it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
a little
think
bit,
you
just a
did.
tad. Yeah, I messed around and had
You're
At
leaking
all,
over there.
Oh
Please.
yeah, Carmen said I just tried them the first time a couple weeks ago. She had that jerk pasta.
Baby, yes, that jerk
that
pasta.
ain't the truth.
That's my favorite thing. The mock chicken wrap and the jerk pasta are my favorite things. And I had the jerk pasta last week, baby. And let me tell you. And I eat it cold because I like sometimes going to eat leftovers. Just I'll get them out the fridge and I'll just eat them.
I know that's
I'm
right.
weird like that. But even the pasta was even good cold, y'all. Like
I'm glad
was so
y'all
good.
I'm
Yeah, clap for
glad
cold
y'all
pasta. Clap for cold pasta, everybody.
And then she had some elderberry tea, y'all. That was so good.
Anita said she
Sharded.
No, you
sharded.
sharded.
I didn't shart yet, but it's there. It's turtle hidden. But once the show,
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
well, she brought it up.
Bro,
Anita brought it
like,
up.
Bro, come on.
Pull
y'all.
back.
You brought it up, Anita. That's your problem. You want to know what I'm doing with my butthole 8.
Anita, that's one of my clubhouse friends.
Oh, but she a friend of the Signal 27 show today. Thank you for
Welcome,
going
y'all.
live in
Most
the chat. If you go live and we see it, we're gonna say something. So say something silly, we're gonna say it. Old head been chasing Claudine for years, so he ran her off the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Claudine said the smoothies are good too. Yes, they sure are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
so
good stuff, y'all.
yeah, so I suggest that if you are in the Jacksonville area, to go over there to Teapot Naturals over there, Regency Square Mall. She has her herbs and stuff also in One Bridge. Kitty, would you like to make an announcement?
Yes. So as of yesterday, we opened up our location selling our body butter out of our second location at One Bridge Connect. So thank you. Yay! So we do very well with AGP Pearls Boutique. I'm gonna put the boutique name and address in the chat for y'all. That's one location. Miss April Purdy owns that. She's so dope. Got the dopest outfits, dopest clothes. If you follow me, you'll see that I get a lot of my outfits and stuff from there. So I will wear and tag her and stuff. So y'all go check out her boutique. We sell our body butters out of there also. And then our second place is One Bridge Connect inside of Regency Mall. And to some people, it irks me a little bit that some people like, you do your little events and you got your little business. Bitch, this is big business.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, well, listen.
Because I'm tired of saying it. Like, it's so aggravating. Okay, it's little to you. Keep the little to yourself. And how about just congratulate a person, for what they're doing? Because to me, it's a big thing. Being as though I left my full-time job to pursue my goals and to work for myself. And I'm doing well, thank God. And thank God my husband support me and my twin sister support me. Like, it's just amazing. So God is doing big things in my life. So congratulations to Team Get Some, because we doing big things.
Okay.
Big things.
That's my announcement.
Big things popping.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I want to also veggie back on the back of what Keita was saying. Okay.
You're not piggybacking no more. You veggie back.
Veggie back. Yeah, I had teapots today. Goddamn it. I did have some fish today, but I feel close to being vegan today than I ever have before. This using the word little for your business, I can attest that it does hurt the individual that you are speaking in reference to. I lost a business partner of mine by saying something about said product was little, your little said product, this and that individual I haven't done any business with, and I understand I wouldn't do business with me after that, but I mean, you got to give people the benefit of the doubt and correct them and see what happens leading forward. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? And I take fault and ownership for what I did, you know what I mean? And I apologize for it, but sometimes apologies just don't work. You just lose that particular type of business. I'm being transparent here, but to this day, I haven't used the word little business for anybody who has any kind of business because of the mistake that I made previously. So you have to learn from your mistakes. And God has always blessed me moving forward. After losing that particular type of business partner, I ended up getting with the University of Florida and ended up getting 4 times as much. So you just have to realize that you got to stand on what you believe and take ownership for the mistakes that you make. You understand? If you take ownership and still have a good heart and still willing to work with said individual, you understand. But also remember, you have to also be corrected as well. And I took my correction, understood what the assignment was and was ready to move forward, but she wasn't. So to each his own. I wish her well. Continue best success in your big business with all of your big plans and continue to do big things. Moving on, bitches. All right.
So Claudine said, apologize and move on. Let them keep playing the victim.
Hello. All right. In today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see we just talking about trending topics. So If you all have anything that you all want to bring up, these are just some things that I noticed that was going on in the world today. And I just, when we have a small cast, I don't really like to put out a big topic that we talk on, but I like to talk about small topics and kind of just bring it around. So the first topic of discussion today is going to be what happened in Orlando. I'm sure y'all don't know what happened in Orlando. Miss Lucretia Isaac, 31. She's facing charges for manslaughter by culpable negligence. Now you know what culpable negligence is. That's
No, what do you mean?
Culpable, I don't know.
you don't know what culpable.
Culpable, no.
Yeah, but it's what's that word you've been using the past couple of days?
Disingenuous.
Not disingenuous. That can't mean the same thing. 'Cause it don't sound.
No, it's not disingenuous. But I'm just
Not the
waiting for you to
same.
kind of use it because it's like that's your word
They're
for the
not the
past
same.
couple.
Yeah,
Because they are
you're
not the same.
conflating two
No.
different things.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So she is being charged with manslaughter by culpable negligence, and basically meaning that she has the responsibility of a child with her, and the child is who did the damage. Okay. What happened was Miss LaShawn Rogers, also known as Bones, was in the neighborhood where she stayed at in Orlando, and it was right around. She was celebrating a holiday. And what happened was that Miss Lucretia, old drunk ass, come around there starting shit with her and her little 10-year-old daughter. This funky bitch go walking over there and commence to start an argument with Miss Bones. Right now, Miss Bones, she over there started an argument and she slapped Miss Bones. Miss Bones said, "Fuck the dumb shit," and hauled off and slapped that bitch back. Right now, what happened was Miss Lucretia Isaac had a bag and handed the bag to the 10-year-old, but the bag had a gun in it.
Oh shit!
Right. So while they over there arguing and everything, and she slapped the 10-year-old, pull a gun out and shoot and kill Miss Bones. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why she ended up shooting is like she should never hit my mama. But the thing was that you didn't see your mama going over there acting like a dumb ass.
It was a girl.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. The 10-year-old with the bag that was in the shot, and it was just right before 12 a.m. Y'all can look this up. But it just let me know that, listen, ladies, some of you bitches is funky.
Damn.
Wow.
No, I'm just being dead ass serious. Some people don't need to have kids. And you see what happened is culpable negligence. This woman sit up there and had her 10-year-old out there right before midnight. You're supposed to be in the house with your kids, watching your kids, but yet your kid out here doing grown shit. And why you even go over there with a bag to begin with? Now your dumb ass is in jail and your 10-year-old now, from what I understand, is being charged. What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is knowing your environment and protecting your energy. Some of the stuff I've been saying, even on Health Hack. That's just like, even on our show, we have people that are unstable, and they have proven that mentally they are unstable and emotional. So whenever you bring them around, that creates an unstable environment. So sometimes that energy, you just don't fuck with it.
Right.
Who
on the show?
I'm
just fucking. I always ask, bro. Every time you say it, I'm like, who it is?
If we don't know, if we not observing it, then I'm not gonna say. I deal with whatever comes my way, me personally. So
shit. Yeah.
But know when you got unstable motherfuckers, you're gonna have unstable situations. That's just what it is. So that's what happened in the case of this lady. This lady had a gun in her bag, and her daughter didn't know how unstable maybe her mother was. It sounds like the argument and the fight could have been avoided given the time of day, even having a gun with you. See, because you take a gun, sometimes that's when people say they against guns and you shouldn't have guns. In that situation, you give validity to their argument.
Right.
Whereas somebody like me, I have a gun. I've been taught how to, use a gun. I've been taught not to point it at somebody lest they gonna shoot them. I.e., given our clubhouse situation, supposedly somebody pointed a gun at somebody but didn't shoot them.
Pull that shit out.
So
use it.
during the daytime, cameras, all that. That's why I say cap on the whole situation. I don't be believing shit unless I'm there. And look, if I wasn't there, don't ask me about the shit. You wasn't there, I wasn't there. Neither one of us know what the fuck went on.
That's
okay?
true.
So don't come asking me shit.
What the fuck?
I love when it goes off on tangents. It's like my favorite.
No, I'm just keeping it 100. They was sitting like a juicy beef or steak, and I come in the room, So Raul, well, what happened? Where's such and such, motherfucker? I don't know. Don't give a damn either. They not in my back pocket, motherfucker. Up, okay.
All right, good talk. You back?
Yeah.
I'm back.
What about you, Keita? What are your thoughts?
I think that it's unfortunate that she got her child involved. I
Right.
mean, if she's, she gonna do her thing. Like I carry guns everywhere with me, everywhere that I go to. So I mean, I get it. You got to protect yourself. But if you arguing, you're in a heated situation, don't pass it off on somebody else. Don't get your kid involved in that. Handle your business yourself as an adult. And again, you didn't have the courage to do it. Why you hand it to her?
Right.
Or maybe she handed it to her daughter, not knowing that her daughter was going to pull out a gun. I don't know, but your daughter knew it was in there. So I mean, y'all obviously had something going on. But
Right.
don't involve your kid. That's all. Like the only issue I got. Like be a grown woman, bitch. Handle your own problem.
Right. She just mad because Bones was whipping her ass.
Yeah, and children are emotional.
Right.
They extremely emotional.
at
They
that
ain't even
age,
got their logic yet.
Yeah, they riding for their parents.
I got a
of course.
21-year-old. That motherfucker is emotional about his mama, and
Yeah,
I
our daughter
imagine about
is
me
too.
too, but they really about the mamas.
Yeah.
They don't play about the mamas.
No, boys don't typically play about their mamas because their mamas is their first love. You ain't about to fuck with them like that. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's just
So-
unfortunate she got her daughter involved, and her daughter done committed a crime at such a young age. But it's her mother's fault.
You
Because
absolutely
if
right.
she was her ass in the house, then she wouldn't have done none of that.
Right.
Her
Mama
mother's
bring-
fault.
Yeah, mama bring her drunk, funky ass
Yeah,
out the
sucks.
house
Right.
and go over there and start some old book shit over there. And they over there trying to have a good time for Memorial Day. And you gonna come over there and slap her. Obviously, Bone didn't want to give you no dope or anything like that.
Damn.
Because she didn't want to sell it to your funk ass and you wanted to get upset. I'm just making this shit up,
It's
ladies and gentlemen. But
crazy.
listen, and then Bones was like, yo, bitch, take your ass home and your funky ugly daughter. And then next thing you know, she messed around and get Bone, and Bone popped her ass back.
Yeah.
And then the ugly baby bitch came out, pulled the gun out.
Wow.
And the baby was ugly.
Yeah,
Don't
just-
say
am I-
that.
am
You
I
don't know
putting-
that.
Well, she in
Damn.
jail now because they charging her ass.
And
10
it's
years.
crazy. I
Yep.
used to work in a jail full of people whose parents got them into situations, sold them into prostitution and stuff like that.
Right.
They ain't never want to do that stuff. So now your baby got a record because you a dumbass.
Right. You're absolutely right,
It's
Anita.
so
Bringing a
stupid.
child to an adult party is never a good idea.
Never.
Remember back in the day when we used to go have birthday parties at our house? Back in the day, we'd have a birthday party, be a kid party, and it's your birthday, and y'all out there doing the Michael Jackson because your mama told you to do the Michael Jackson. But right around 8:30, 9 o'clock, your kid party turned into an adult party, and you got to take your toys that you just got upstairs and lock yourself in the
Yep,
room
and
while
go
your
and
mom
sit down
drinks St.
somewhere.
Ives and slit smoke liquor
And
bull
play spades.
and play spades. And you be like, Mom, I'm thirsty. Take your ass back upstairs.
Right.
You know, but it's my birthday. Fuck your birthday. You know. Okay.
Back then, we
That
used to
type
do
of
that though. We
Yeah.
had to be out of grown folks' business. Was the term that was used when we was growing up.
Right.
Now these kids, these adults,
Right.
shit, young as hell, and the kids they close in age. So
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't overstand or understand. For the people that don't know, overstand. That's why some people be like, I'm not even going to the party because some people gonna be drinking. They ass don't know how to control their alcohol for one.
right.
And now I'm gonna put myself at risk. And it's like I'm doing too much creating and building, having too much fun just to hang around some motherfuckers that want to be depressed and sad and put their negative energy on everybody else.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I agree.
So
That's just unfortunate.
it
man.
is. It is. Anita said, start off as a kid party, end up as a full blown hole in the wall. You're absolutely right, yo. I used to go downstairs and wait. You used to see it too. If you ever saw the movie Minister Society, for all of those who are young, who still like hang out with their parents like they friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Watch Minister Society and you'll see the kid in the house while the grown folks out there playing cards and drinking and
And
everything, and he got to
dominoes.
sneak out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them the badass kids. But you know,
Mm.
all right. It's unfortunate. So I
It
pray
sucks.
they strengthen the Lord for the family who lost they loved one that particular day. But for the funky bitch that went out there starting all this shit, it could have been prevented. Because you could have kept your little stank ass in the house.
You
and-
could have.
Right. None of this shit would have ever happened. But look at you now.
You want to throw punch people like
Right.
that.
Hit that bitch right in her throat. Yeah.
And
You know.
set that baby up for failure because you a dumbass.
somebody said they couldn't sit around adults. Period.
We sure couldn't be in adult conversation. Comment over here in adult conversation. Comment on it. We used to get popped in the mouth, and
Right.
you know, like that was just unheard of.
Right.
Now it's these kids.
Right. You had grandparents that'll fuck you up right there in front of their kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? Grandma, you remember what you said? You shut your punk ass up and
Right.
get punched. And then they walk over to their kid like, what happened to my butt? I had to punch the little nigga in the mouth
Okay.
because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. You don't know you know,
You are
but
so right.
now these kids they friends with their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like your grandparent is like in their 30s now
It's
because the kids
crazy.
having kids at 15. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's crazy. So
It is.
all right, moving on. I saw this particular story here on TikTok.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
yeah, this is a TikTok story. Okay, woman, 40 years old. She's from Florida. She's from Fort Worth, Texas. She was mad at her boyfriend. Her boyfriend, 38, so 2 years younger. Kind of us. We're in the same situation. I'm younger than you. I'm younger
Hey,
than
you
she
ain't.
is.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
but
always got to throw that out there like I'm a cougar or something.
no, you ain't a cougar. we
African
going-
American is only what 2 years, a
we
year
gonna-
and
we-
something.
yeah, we
Bro,
gonna-
you act like it's like 10 years. or
We
something.
changing this whole cougar
Even if
thing.
it was, you like the cat.
Nah, but you always mess shit up. Miss
Sorry.
Augustine Gladly. 2 years ago, she was dating her boyfriend Ernest. And Ernest at the time was looking for the his mother's urn.
Mm.
Well, she got pissed. Now I didn't
I've
figure
seen
out
that.
why she got pissed, but she got so pissed that she took the mother's urn with the ashes in it and tossed the ashes along with the urn in a lake. Just
saw it.
and just flooded that shit in the lake, right? Now, first of all, you is black. You know, back in the day, black people just didn't do spooky shit, right?
Right.
Right, that's some real spooky shit to fuck with a person dead body ashes, right? They'll come back and haunt you. You know what I'm saying? But for some years, for some months, he was looking like, where'd the ashes go? Well, they was texting back and forth, and couldn't find out. She told him that she threw the ashes away because she was mad at him, and he reported her to the police. Well, come to find out that that's a Class A misdemeanor.
I did
Damn.
not know
Yeah,
that.
that is
Nah,
a
I didn't
Class
know.
A misdemeanor. 2 years later, they charged
Wow.
her.
Hmm.
So, like May 22nd, they charged her with discarding of a dead body the
Oh,
wrong way
wow.
or something like that.
Improper way.
Right.
Mhm.
And-
That's crazy. So
right.
on the movies and stuff, when you see these people, oh, I just want to have my ashes spread over the ocean. I didn't know it was actually a crime.
No, it was a crime
That she-
stealing.
Oh, that she took it.
Oh,
Okay, that
stealing.
makes
She took
sense.
the-
But
And
it's
it's
discarding
okay to
of it.
spread them over the
Right.
water.
Okay, I was confused.
Right. I heard this guy who also said this, right? That he wanted to be cremated. But he told his wife to take his ashes and put it in the last bowl of chili
Mm.
and have her eat it.
I know
So
you
that
lying.
way he can tear that ass up
I know.
one more
One
time.
time. I like that.
Yeah.
I know you.
Did
You
lied.
make that joke?
No, I did. I saw it. I thought the shit was funny though when he said it on
That's
TikTok.
so funny.
Yo, getting that ass one bad last time. But for this one, it's the unstableness for me. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, how do you get so angry and so mad to want to take a dead body, a corpse, and then just do whatever? It ain't even anybody that you know. It's your boyfriend's mother.
Because
Like,
she knew it would hurt him. Of course, that's why. Like,
right. Anita said it's disturbing a corpse, a Class A. You're absolutely right. It's ridiculous. Like, have you ever been, with you being the only woman on the panel, have you ever been so angry that you wanted to do something like that? I mean, granted, my mom is not in ashes or nothing, but
No,
uh,
because you know my heart now. Throat punch somebody, stomp their baby toe off,
Mm.
shave one of their eyebrows, not the other. Yeah, like pluck their eyelashes one by one. Yes, but not like take their dead mama and throw her in the ocean, in the river, in the water, or whatever. Like that's
Right.
that's just a little harsh to me.
She Al Green his
That's
mama.
too much. Like
Take me
no,
to the river.
I want to do something physically too, like
Washing me down.
pinch your nipple off or something, but like
Yeah.
not. That's just disrespectful. So no, I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't like hurting people.
What about you, David?
After all I just said, whatever, despite that.
What about you, David?
Yeah. What was the question again?
No, your thoughts. Your thoughts on a woman, like if a woman took your mother's ashes and chucked them bitches, would you be upset in reference to it?
Yeah, I mean, speaking to myself now, I'm very calm.
Mhm.
All that now, don't let shit bother me. I'm detaching from emotions as much as possible. I like to be logical. So, I would just let that shit ride and be glad I'm separated from her
Mhm.
negative, sorry ass.
Mhm.
Now, the old me might have been
But-
upset and did some shit back because I like getting revenge and doing shit back worse,
So what you have phases, right? So well, how do your phases work? Do you take the phase like childhood, military, and then now, or do you go from like childhood and then when you stop eating meat, then you went alkaline, then you went spirit? How do you deal with your phases? Like, which phase would have been "I'm gonna catch you outside, bitch" phase?
Yeah, that would have been before the military and right after the military.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. I think I would be the same way,
Mhm.
but I'm kind of like that now. If my mom was gone and you toss my wife's ashes or my mama's ashes, we gonna have a real fucking problem because
But wouldn't
I
it be
need-
worse if they toss her while she was alive? Hell, which
Well-
one you want? Take your pick.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's
Here's-
fucked
I
up.
mean, I'm confused.
You tossed my mama while she was still living, bitch. You know
here-
she- you
and,
know
and here's the thing with dealing with women, man, and not to let them take advantage of you or you be a simp, but understanding the power of a woman. That's a portal that is so powerful. Even the illustration I was talking with Robert, and he was saying how these women getting free houses in the ghetto risking their housing. I don't know if I discussed this last time I was here or not.
no,
But they risking their housing for somebody in the club and they got $5 rent. You know they can't have a man there.
Right.
And he said, why would you risk losing your place where you live? And then he pointed out the fact that most of the projects and ghettos, those are mothers that occupy those spaces.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn,
Yeah, that's
that
right.
would stand the reason the energy coming out of those places, because
so
those are
emotional.
all divine portals. There's a lot of energy there. You know what I'm saying? But then a man, you can't play with these women. Guys think they can say what they want, horrible things, make these women mad. A woman can make another man think she gonna give him some pussy if he do something to your ass. You see what I'm saying? Or a man will do something to impress her just to think he gonna get some pussy. You see how powerful that pussy is?
I
So-
ain't never
How
think
do
of it
we
like
even-
that.
That's what
No, but it
I'm
makes
just
sense, though.
because
It
I
makes
I
sense.
know somebody that got their ass in a situation and you done said some horrible shit to these women. Like, I wouldn't play with that energy like that. Not to be
Oh, okay.
afraid of them,
Right.
but you know,
No, it makes
what's
sense.
wrong with honoring the divine feminine, even if she don't behave that way? It's not your job to control her behavior, but you are responsible how you treat her and how you speak to her. That's on you.
You're right.
So play around with that fucking energy if you want it. See how she threw that dead body? And I got a son. My grandchildren's mother, I can say this on air because she did it. After the second time he went back, he woke up with scissors around his dick, penis,
Mhm.
however you want to identify.
Right.
I can't understand how the fuck he went back.
Right.
Cause you about to lose your dick.
Yeah, I remember.
Now,
you
listen,
saying
you
that.
about to lose your job. You about to lose your dick.
I
You know,
remember you said that. Too.
Yep. You
yeah,
did.
shit is real. I don't know what she got down there between her legs, but that shit is something else.
I'm gonna be
Okay, to make
Oh,
him come back.
No, I'm gonna be if see,
Oh.
I'm ignorant. I'm definitely ignorant. And I have grown to say, listen, if you do something to me, you are a person. So let's start with that. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase it. You are a person, and any person that do anything to me can get they ass fucked up. Period. And I don't care what kind of genitalia you got down there. Now you fucking mixed up any goddamn way. It don't make no motherfucking difference. It's like you, I will whoop a them, thus, thou, and anybody who do something to fucking me. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up, listen.
Oh my
If I wake
God.
up and some shit is going on, you better make sure. Yeah, you about to all.
All that.
Yeah, you know what the fuck about to happen, bitch. You about to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And and I ain't playing about this shit. But see, I'm glad I'm married. See, I ain't even got to be out there in this dating world trying to figure shit out. Because I was just having a conversation with a guy who came through and fixed my internet. And we were just having a quick conversation about how we are glad that we are not out there in this world trying to date and find
Right now,
love
yeah.
out there now. Because it's all fucked up out there now. I've just learned recently that the transsexual woman who used to be a man does not want to date gay men. They want to date only cis or straight men.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is your problem?
They want strong sperm.
Right, but here's the thing, that sperm don't even go nowhere. Even if you reconstruct and refabricate your penis into a vagina, It don't even, from my understanding, it don't even look like a regular vagina. It look like you just put a hole down there.
But it is an electrical charge when you give it off. So maybe they want a strong electrical charge in their ass.
Wow, a jump start like
I don't.
jumper cables?
I'm just assuming. I don't know.
They
I
want
gotta-
that jumper cable love. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Right. What are they going to do with the sperm that gets ejaculated into the body?
I don't.
It don't even, and I can almost guarantee the reconstructed, the new what the fuck is it?
Oh, I know.
It's not a vagina. It's not a new vagina.
What if they
What is
had
it?
some seeds go in their shit, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know where you was going with that one either. I was trying to figure it out.
I'm confused.
No, but all I'm saying is that's
Yeah.
what I learned today. Also, is it's like, yo, what is this world coming to?
Yeah.
Where you have to now try to figure out what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah, she,
Did you?
Anita
Did
said
you?
a twisted
Leroy,
vagina.
did you see that video where the transgender was dressed like a woman and had on the short shorts like a bathing suit kind of, but it had a dick sleeve on the front?
No.
Yeah, it was horrible. I didn't want to share it because it
What?
Yeah,
But did you share it?
I think Godfrey did a reaction to it, or somebody did a reaction to it.
Okay, I'll make
Yeah.
sure I go. No, I don't. No. But it's hard to tell them apart now, too,
Yeah.
right? Because
Y'all
I
need
did
to stop that shit.
I'm serious. I need to at least let people know, because these women, these transsexual women, feel like these are the ones that want to date straight men. Don't feel like they need to tell these straight men that they were once or born a man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you fuck around, and a man who wants to be with a woman find out that you were born a man, you're putting your life at jeopardy. That's why you need to tell them up front. But the reason why you can't tell them up front, because what you want, you can't get
Right.
just by telling them up front. If a man says, okay, listen, I used to be a man, then the man you're talking to is into men.
Right.
Regardless if you have a fabricated built structure down, you got Lego pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you got to get
Banging that stomach hole out.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Goddamn, you got it.
All that from throwing away that man mama ashes.
Right.
Right.
We got
do.
to build a block pussy. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
Nah.
You know? Down there. And I ain't got no problem with gays or homosexuals,
You
as long as you do what you
stupid.
want to do. You know
She
what I'm
asked
saying?
them, "What's a woman?"
Oh, the guy. That's what's going to be the next topic. There was a guy who put out a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And in this documentary, the guy said, he asked one lady, the drugs that you're giving to kids also sterilizes animals. But these drugs that you're giving to the kids, they're meant to be, what you call it? Something blockers, where it blocks the estrogen and the
Estrogen blocker?
testosterone.
Okay.
Right. So this drug that they're giving to the kid, he's like, these drugs that you're giving sterilize people.
Right.
As the woman get upset, she's like, I will appreciate if you don't call them drugs. He'll be like, you're like, but that's what
But
they
that's
are.
what they are.
Right.
Right. And she gets so offended. She wants to try to end the discussion about what they're doing.
Right.
There's another woman who gets upset when they ask him exactly what is a woman, and what the guy answered was, a woman is a woman. He was like, that's a circular answer,
Damn.
answering with what it is, but what exactly is a woman?
Mhm.
Mm.
So I want y'all explanation on that. For as a woman, what you feel a woman is, and brother, as a spiritual, what do you feel a woman is? And I'll let people know what I think a woman is. Peter.
Well, naturally, physically, biologically, a woman is a person who's born with certain organs, such as vagina, cervix, things that can reproduce and create life and bring life into the world. So to me, we have the natural, God-given and designed portals to bring a human being into this world. And it's not something that you can create in a lab and then give to somebody. We're born with certain organs in the reproductive system that causes us to reproduce. So, and I know some females may not be able to reproduce. However, you're still born with the equipment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think a woman is.
Okay. So,
Like
Anita,
these titties is real, baby. You don't even know what I had to go through.
I got titties.
Arche.
What the fuck that
Moves.
means?
You don't have titties. It's moves.
Okay, but Anita says it's simple. It's an adult female. Okay. So what is a female?
Yeah, a woman is nature. A woman is nurturing. A woman is a giver of life. In essence, a woman is what they would call God, because all life comes through a woman. Now, a woman is nature, nurturing, all that stuff, because if I had a real problem, I could go to you, Leroy, but you're not going to want to nurture me or
Nope.
nature me. I couldn't lay my head on your little ass chest with the little rough ass hairs and be comfortable with my pain.
His hair
But
soft.
I could go and lay on Lakita's chest,
With
you
his
know,
ample bosom.
and feel nurtured and cared about, and she will give a damn about my emotions.
Mhm.
You gonna laugh and shit and pick at me. You see? So it wouldn't make sense
I
for
don't
me
know
to
how-
come to you with my
Oh.
troubles.
The
know?
analogy of putting
Yeah.
your head on my chest is kind of
I
weird.
know,
You
because
see-
I
you see
imagined
what
while
I'm
he was
saying?
talking,
But-
I
Yeah,
imagined
yeah.
it.
But
Right.
you
I
already
can-
feel it by energy. Your energy don't agree with me
You right.
coming to you like that.
Right.
But a
Like-
woman is nurturing. They at least give you a damn chance. So that's why I don't understand when they be talking about we don't need no woman leader and all this shit. That's what the fuck everybody need. Somebody who give a damn and ain't just gonna laugh and be all, egotistical.
No, I agree to a certain extent as far as the leadership goes.
Mhm.
Now, I do believe God had put it for the yin and the yang, the man and the woman's energy to be together. That's what it is. I think if to have the proper energy in a house, you have to have a man and a woman's energy on one accord with one another. You see what's happening now when you have a lot of women in the hood that are sneaking dick into these houses, but want to keep the houses. But they are pushing out a lot of emotional men, children who are men but still have childish mentalities. So the issue is the single family home. That's why I feel a problem is, and there are a couple of spoiled apples in the bunch. That's with any racial group, but we're the only racial group that are really at home stating where our women stating that they don't even need a man at all. So.
Mhm. And I want to say, because this revelation came to me earlier today or yesterday, we should stop the narrative. Women and you have male children.
Mhm.
This whole thing about a daddy needs to be in their life, or getting on the dad about you need to talk to him more, you need to do more, all this stuff. It's creating a narrative that they can look outside of themselves for solving their problems. When I look at my life, okay, my dad was there as a teenager, but he didn't do much as far as implementing a whole lot of things in my life. He was out with women and doing whatever. He made sure I had a roof over my head, clothes and food and stuff, and told me what not to do. But as far as a full blueprint of getting ahead on this earth realm, I didn't really get that.
Okay.
You see? So when you give them an excuse, they never have to start being responsible and start thinking. You're making them think daddy's going to do, daddy's going to be there. I don't see that as a good thing. Everyone needs to figure out how to be their own hero, aka Heru, Heru, because you are your own hero. So especially when they up in their 20s and this and that, that's why. And I was talking with a fellow comedian, and he was saying he learned to say, "Okay, you'll figure it out." And a whole lot of other men did that because after they done did so damn much, you're enabling these people. You're not helping them by keep solving problems from them. They got to
Absolutely.
start thinking.
Absolutely.
So do you feel that if certain programs was taken away from the government, that our women will then come around to understand the importance of having and needing a man? So my thought is this, like, the black woman decided that she did not need a man when the United States government started providing her with assistance. So they were like, well, I don't need your help anymore. I have the government that's going to back me on it.
Right.
Now that I have the government that's backing me on, they're giving me housing, they're giving me a stipend pretty much every month. And if I keep having these kids, I keep getting more money from the government. And then at the same time, the kids that I'm having with you, you got to give me child support. If you don't, I can get you put in prison. And then while you're getting put in prison, the government is making money off of your body for being in the prison because it's a privately owned prison. So the more bodies, the more babies. That's why they encourage you to have as many babies you want with as many men as you want. Put those men on child support because some of those men are not going to be able to pay their child support, and you'll be able to put them in jail. And then while they are in jail, we are making money off of their body while they're in jail.
Yes. They guaranteed 80% occupancy. You could not do that unless you was creating a system that could guarantee that 80%. 80% is a big number.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with the masses, the scenario that you're speaking of, Leroy, is a main factor. And yes, if you can have both male and female in the house, or at least the interaction of male and female, then that's good. because you learn different aspects of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So it's good to have that blueprint if you can have it. But you got to make sure if you don't have it, do you want to go through this life blaming, oh, I didn't have a father?
Right.
Oh, I didn't have a mother. There's some people that grew up that I talked to, they say, I don't know what it's like to have a mama. My mama died at such and such age. There's some mothers that aren't responsible. It's not on a large scale, but there are some situations where the father totally has to take care of the children. So, you know, everything is balanced, yin and yang, and I feel like I'm having deja vu at this moment, so I'm going to be quiet and say my internal thing I have to say.
Oh, wow. You feel like what? You had this conversation before? Or
Oh, yeah, of course. And
love
sometimes
deja
the
vu.
outcome could be not so great or not. If I don't know it fully how the outcome is, then I say what I say to stop it from whatever. Yeah, it's spiritual.
Claudine was saying that, what did she say? She said, after 18, you figure it out. And then she said, wait a minute, God, she said, we need to discuss this over drink. But maybe we should do that on Friday. If you tune into the Signal 27 show, Friday, we might have a chill, have a wine and liquor day where we just go up and just talk shit and have drinks.
I mean, that's true, though. I agree with what David said. I mean, I love when he says that because we already have everything that we need inside of us. We've already been taught that we have to seek all these external factors. We have to pray to this, and this religion teaches you to pray to this God, and this teaches you to do this, and go research this, go Google it, go do this. How about you meditate? How about you get in tune with yourself, and you figure out within yourself some things about your life and what you're supposed to do? You can get direction from meditation from within yourself. You have a lot of power to speak things into existence. You have a lot of power to meditate on things and may have them to manifest. We got to stop looking for so many other things to satisfy us and to make us feel comfortable, especially people always, oh, just pray about it. Okay, but you can do more stuff than just pray about it. Pray for what and wait for what? Pray and wait. For what when you got the power to do it yourself?
Facts. Miss April Purdy, she had placed a pretty long paragraph in there, but it states quite a bit of information in there, and I do agree that we are women, that we are the flower of the household. We are a help for our husbands. There is a spiritual connection between man and woman that the same sex can never have, and I completely agree with that. As much as the gay man emulates his style from a black woman, how does a gay man supposed to act? Well, they don't know, so they emulate what they see, and what they see is a black female, and that's what they want to be, so they emulate that. So that just lets you know if the gay man is doing it, and the white Caucasian woman is emulating themselves after that. You got to look at what's being emulated as the epitome of what people want to be,
and that shows you more power being feminine, right? Not that you want to do it as a male, because on the opposite end of the spectrum, you're giving up. You were born masculine for a reason, but you already see the system and society makes it a little easier for you if you demasculate yourself. My thing is how to my bloodline, to my lineage, to those coming after me. Like, am I willing to let my grandchildren see me? I mean, I wouldn't feel right doing that, losing your whole voice, talking in a high pitch. I mean,
listen, let me be honest, right? And it does bring up, and this is not meant to be a gay bashing thing, because there are gay men who are attracted to men who are masculine. You know what I mean? This is speaking to the ones who are more effeminate, the ones that they are most likely to push on the black community, is they want the men to be more effeminate, right? Because effeminate men usually don't fight back. There aren't any aggressiveness behind them and stuff like that. So they most women feel comfortable around the gay, effeminate man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They get necking around them, won't do it around me. They told me to get out the dressing room.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see. The other man was in there.
Oh, Lord.
You should have said, hey.
So tell them you identify as a woman for that day, for that moment.
I identify. Yeah, I'm a dust lady. Yo, all right. Next topic of discussion, right? And this is going to be the final one before we move over to our segments. Is going to be what I saw in reference to men and women, and it's the disparities between. I wouldn't necessarily say disparities. It's the differences in how women get upset when they are body shamed and when women body shame men and how they feel that it's okay to do that to a man, but it's not okay for a man to do that for a woman. It's kind of like the whole if a woman slaps you as a man, you are not to hit that woman back. Well, things have changed, and I will pull palm hand the fuck out you. Put your hands on me. Damn. And I ain't got no open hand slap. I'm gonna make sure that my heart is felt in that connection when it goes across your face. Yes, if you put your hands on me, that's what is gonna happen.
I hope not.
You know what I mean?
Lord.
No, but I'm just saying. But women feel like, well, you put your hand on me, you a bitch for putting your hand on a woman. No.
Right.
And then what are you for putting your hand on a man? Then I mean,
you gotta be able to block it.
No, fuck all that blocking shit. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna fucking hit you with the Undertaker choke slam in the middle of the goddamn building.
Wow.
No, but what I'm saying is no, what I'm saying is this. I saw a video where this woman was dating this man, and she called this man a punk ass bitch, and he had little dick energy. And that you was in all of this, right? And and all of the women that were in the chat was like, yeah, little dick nigga, little this and they, and I was like, wow. I was like, wow. So they feel that it's okay, right? There's no man that's going to come to the rescue to help this brother out while he's getting berated by these females that are talking about his genitalia that most men can't really do anything about. You know what I mean? But when I saw this one guy go in on Lizzo and how all the women came to Lizzo, she's beautiful. Yes, she is. She's beautiful. But it does not stop or negate the fact that she is overweight and she is sickly because of her overweight and stuff like that. And women get upset. No, it's beautiful. And then I heard this one guy said, why is it the word, if a woman is big, you have to put is it a adverb? Because big is an action word, right? We just learned it yesterday. We just learned this yesterday. But they say, why is it called big and beautiful? You know what I mean? It was like, because you have to add the beautiful part to it so that way we can accept it. But most times, big people, you look at my 600-pound life, ain't nothing really beautiful about any of that shit you see. You know what I mean? It's fucking upsetting to see a motherfucker can't get out of bed or to see Chip going to the ice cream truck.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
To see Chip go to the ice cream truck because the ice cream truck got he can get his ice creams on loan, stuff like that. So my thought is this, and I just want y'all opinion on it. It's like, do you feel that it's a double standard and things that happen to women versus the same things that happen to men? We'll start with you, David.
Okay, I'm gonna say from practical application, you can say almost anything to a man. A man is equipped to not give a fuck about what the hell you saying, but you cannot say anything to a woman because they will internalize that shit. It will bother them. They'll try to alter and change. They will harbor what you said, bring it up later. It's not worth it. So I'd rather not say shit at all. Like, if you like it, I love it. You know your shit look crazy on you. The hair, the color of your hair, shit don't match. You shouldn't have that shit. But if you done told yourself inside your mind that it's good, I'm gonna let you rock with the shit. Because you heard your voice on the inside say, this hair is fucked up. I shouldn't be doing that. You heard that on your inside. So it ain't no need for me to get involved in between conversations with you having with yourself. You know that fucking outfit don't work. The dress wrong for you. Pants too tight. You know that shit. So I'm not going to get involved in. The thing is, we be signing on to other people's insanity. I'm not going to make an investment in your emotions. I'm going to let your dumb ass be over there with your own dumb ass. Me. Okay? Because I didn't learn my lesson. I didn't learn. Because I didn't say some shit, you know, because I like to call people apple head, butt face, goat face, shit like that. I like to say, my them say, don't you call me none of them things no more. And I had to stop calling her that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So hold on, wait a minute.
Wait.
You used to call your the person that you
in the
now?
beginning, you know, yeah, I like saying shit like that. Frog face ass. You know, like stuff like that. Just I mean, not that it apply. I just like saying extreme shit like that. It's fun. That's what I used to do in school, you know. But they take that shit serious. They think you for real.
That's why his ass be ducking when she sees
What it do, kid? It be
His ass be ducking when she sneezes.
Achoo.
Man. Oh, bless you. Baby.
Bless you. Everything
No,
all right?
but all women are like that. Well, not all women, most women. Let me say that shit. There's some women that know themselves, they logical, and they not depending on nobody for their happiness. So there's some women out there like that, believe it or not.
Remember
so
that-
salute to them women.
Remember that woman that was at no, before we go to there, Keita, what was your answer? In reference to the double standard men and women.
There's plenty of double standards out here. I mean, I just think that if you dish some shit, just know that it could come back to you. It could be you on the other end of it. It's plenty of double standards out here, but body shaming, I mean, I agree, like what Claudine said, obese is obese. I mean, people have their preference in what they like to see or be a part of or feel, and they have things that they, love and things they don't love. So I think it's just double standards. It's all kinds. But
Yeah.
just know that if you dish some shit, you might be prepared to take some. I'm just
I think women they want men to be held to a specific standard, but not the same standard. I think me and Keita have understanding because me and Keita we don't argue. You know what I mean? We have disagreements, but it's never where we like screaming and shouting. You know what I mean? I don't do that. But she has never put her hands on me neither. You know what I
And
mean?
I wouldn't. First of all, it's a respect thing. Secondly, you way bigger than me. And even if you weren't, the whole fact of the matter is there's a chance that if I put my hands on you, that you could put your hands back on me. And even growing up, I thought about that. Every fight I've ever been in, I went in ready, like, okay, I'm finna knock this hoe out. I know that she could get the best of me. She could knock me back. However, I made the decision whether or not I put my hands on somebody. But the chances are that it could happen to you. And I just don't believe in hitting a man, because if you expect a man not to hit you, then you don't put your hands on no man.
Because that's the
Or
first thing.
anybody for that matter.
Right, that's the first thing a woman runs to. If she mess around and berates that man and put her hands on that man,
Right.
and that man haul off and
Get
pop
you
the shit
locked
out
up.
of him, the first thing he's like, "You a bitch, you this, I can't believe you put your hands on me," and be in shock that this man turned around and mollywopped your punk
Like-
ass. Like, what the fuck was you thinking? You think that chivalry is dead? Y'all killed that shit. Y'all need to come to real grips, get a real grip to understand that men don't give a fuck about you and your feelings no more ever.
It's
It's
just
your
a different
fault.
day and age that we live in. And I mean, I think it's always been that way. Gentlemen were taught to never put their hands on a woman,
Yeah, that's where we
long
were
time
raised.
ago.
Yeah.
But still, some men still made the decision to do so.
Oh, these younger people, they'll call you a
Yeah,
simp if
right.
you don't. If
Mhm.
you don't argue with these women and you don't hit them back or do whatever, they'll call you a simp in a minute.
Now, I don't argue. I've never been the type to argue. I'll
Mhm.
shut the shit down. I don't argue. We'll talk about it if it gets too heated. Calm down or whatever. But when it comes to putting your hands on me though, then the what's the name is out the door. Don't you
Yeah.
put your hand? I could give two fucks of
Mhm.
who you have. I will beat your ass and then take an ass whooping from your brothers.
Damn.
But you would know that. Listen,
But
even though
Leroy,
your
don't
brother,
say that too
No.
much, because the government probably try to set you up and send a woman that's ain't got a brain.
no, listen. I got a wife and a daughter before you get to me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And
Let
my
your
daughter,
divine
my
feminine
daughter,
man-
my daughter on GP will fuck you up off of
Mhm.
GP. My daughter don't fucking play about me. And I know if my daughter don't play about me, my wife ain't gonna play about me neither.
Mhm.
Right.
If you even got a chance to put your hands on me, you had to have gone through two other females to even get to me. But if you just so happen to have been able to duck and weave and dodge your way to get to the king,
Mm.
and you put your hands on me, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then I'm gonna call the police in the process of whooping your ass, bless
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
And then what's gonna happen is that this hand,
That's a big ass. hand.
Yes.
Because
You see it?
Leroy,
I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out you, and then your eyes gonna pop
Hey,
out.
what is
And
wrong
then
with
you're gonna see
you?
the fingerprints around your fucking throat, bitch.
This is what the Marines taught y'all.
that's what you mean equal force with equal force.
You right, you right.
The rules of engagement. That's why when they said the police officer took 40 minutes or 90 minutes, whatever it was, to go into that building,
Mhm.
that's why I don't understand it. I don't.
Because there is no such. Listen, so a
Mhm.
driving force, when you don't respond to a situation like that by yourself unless a force drives you to do so. You hear some people getting shot, and I was an active shooter instructor when I was in law enforcement, and it teaches you if you get some sort of stimulus, and you hear that there are gunshots being fired, your first priority is preservation of life. You stop the killing. That's a driving force. Ain't no reason y'all should have been out there no 40 minutes. Like, that's ridiculous. You hear one shot, that's your cue to go in there and stop the killing. Like,
That's
I don't
logical.
understand that.
That's logical.
Well, when you have
Marcus, I know he spazzed out like that time. We got to bring him back in.
Yeah, just roll me back. Here's the thing though. When you have what I feel, and this is probably if the government even listened to the shit that I fucking say. If the government listened to the shit I fucking say, right? I believe all this shit is a fucking setup. All because at the end of the day, they need people to get shot and killed and to be broadcasted on TV so they can have the backing to be able to change the gun laws around here. Now, granted, you have the NRA, right? The NRA keep telling y'all they're not going to take our guns. They're not going to take our guns. But the NRA was all on board when the Black Panther Party was using the guns to protect themselves. The NRA then want to change the gun laws because Black people were using it to benefit themselves. But at the end of the day, listen, this shit's fucked up. I don't believe that none of this shit is being done without it's a chess game here in the States.
Right.
Everything that you see that's done on TV is a chess move for something else to happen. Like now,
There's always an
all of the
agenda.
killings that are happening in the northern states that are in dilapidated places like Chicago, Detroit, all of these places are now being called mass shootings. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they need for that whole phrase, mass shooting, to go in and convince the people to be like, listen, no, man, this is crazy. They taking out guns, but I feel like it's going to have a reverse effect. What's going to happen is like, yo, no, all these people killing, I need my guns, goddammit. As a matter of fact, I need more because I ain't going to be caught up like Willie Lump Lump. I need to be able to protect myself. Pop, go to Weasel, because the Weasel go pop, bitch. Hello.
All right.
Shame.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I want to apologize to any of those who felt that I might have spazzed out, Mark Thomas.
It's like, breathe.
Yeah, no, it's
Good
just
Lord.
sometimes I kind of, it clicks on me, that Marine Corps. Okay. We're going to go into our first topic. Our first segment of the evening is going to be none other than David's segment. And you know what David like to do. David has his health hacks. They come right on in.
Thank you for tuning in to Signal 27 Health Hacks, teaching you the code to master your body. So we can hear it. Right now.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. What's up, family? I'm actually gonna switch gears because maybe Leroy can chop out health hacks and we can start sharing that across social media, and it can be something that we all can tap into. Because this actually hit me earlier today. My road to liberation of sharing information with others is so that we can all liberate ourselves and live as our highest frequency and vibration. With that being said, I would like to propose to the Gordons and Signal 27 show that as I bring up these different herbal teas, that we drink them together, and then maybe on a later show, we talk about the effects of them. The one I want to start with is called Mugwort. Mugwort is going to increase your lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is also associated with astral projection. Astral projection is us on other realms because I know, not believe, that we create on other realms and we manifest on this realm. The reason why I know this is deja vu. When I lay out the logic, it's the logic. There's no other way around it. So with me sharing, I would like to take us on the journey of these different herbs together so that we can escape this system, this construct, and really start to build and create some magnificent things. So a few things I drink normally, I haven't had it in about at least a month or two before I went to Vegas and came back. I haven't had anything, and my lucid dreams been good without me having anything. But I am going to put these herbs and minerals back into my body. I haven't even been drinking my purple sea moss with all those minerals. And so it's good to take a break, because you don't want to be dependent on anything. So before I go to sleep, I drink a combination of mugwort, lavender, chamomile, Kazil Zachariah, That is a Mexican dream herb. I probably pronounced it wrong because it's hard to pronounce. Blue lotus. You know, I normally drink that before I go to sleep. And valerian root. Valerian root is really different. Ooh, takes you deep into those dreams. You wake up feeling that energy drain on you because you went in such a deep sleep. Well, I just been told that blue vervain really opens up the pineal gland. I've been hearing about this from a fellow comedian. He takes it in the pill form, but I'm going to get the root and take it in a tea form, and that is being shipped to me. And I was told that opens your pineal gland even more. So I'm excited. I'm like, well, let me get it and see what it is. Because this is all this stuff before you get into those people that do the psilocybin. I ain't ready for the psilocybin type thing. Plus, I work a job. I don't know if I can have the psilocybin on the job.
That's what Claudine is asking too.
And these people be going extreme with that psilocybin. Some of them be too much. So I'm not ready for that. Okay. So this is the stuff that I'm doing so I don't have to do that. I want to do it as natural as much as I can. So that's today's health hack. Explore these different herbs and minerals and pay attention to how your body responds to it. Okay, because that's practical application, and then it's your logic. That's the only truth. Your logic is the only truth because you applied yourself to the information. There's no other way around it. Otherwise, you know, we get into what's right, what's wrong. No, there's your perspective, then it's my perspective. It's what you see through your lens and what I see through my lens. A lot of people just want to have a conversation and go back and forth. How can we do that if we both haven't applied ourselves to the information?
Absolutely.
So with me, I want to start governing my energy. So that's what I propose today to the Gordons, that we start off with mugwort, if that's okay.
Let's
and anyone else out there in the chat and in the community, if you want to join us on this journey, please do. Kind of feel like the church at the end of the day when they trying to give your life, don't be ashamed. And all the people didn't want to come up. You know, they good maybe. I don't know.
So Claudine wants to know, she said, sounds good. How do you make the tea? Also, will it affect her drug test for her job? And she wants you to give advice on how to make the teas because she seems to be interested and want to do it too.
Shay. Yeah, the mugwort won't show on your test as far as I know, or the chamomile or any of those things that I named, because I work a job where they randomly give us urinalysis. Okay, and I haven't popped. And, you know, sometimes, normally they hit me right after vacation. They ain't hit me back. I guess they got tired of me sitting there holding my pee on overtime for 4 hours getting all that money. But I wish y'all would piss me again, please.
Piss me again, okay.
You know? So, yeah, I normally put 3 heaping teaspoons. I make a pitcher with water, a full thing of water, and then I make 3 heaping teaspoons of all my herbs. Being that I've already moved past mugwort, I'm able to combine them all. But if you haven't been doing them all, do them one by one and see how your body responds. Right. That mugwort is strong. It's good. So do the mugwort first. So I would probably do more than 3 teaspoons to get the full tablespoon. I'm sorry, not teaspoon, tablespoon. Because I'm making the whole pitcher for the week. Okay. And I shake it up and I drink it before I lay down. I'm not gonna be making it every day. Some people like to make it. That's too much work. You know?
You don't strain it or anything like that.
Yeah, you pour it through a filter. You put that straight on top of that pitcher, and then you pour it in there. Yeah. Okay. All right. And it's bitter. Don't put no sugar in there. Drink it bitter.
We can't put no agave.
I mean,
I started on some.
You can if you want.
Okay.
I just don't put none in mine.
I like a couple.
Yeah. Okay. I was listening to
Fire Turtles.
Hey, Fire Turtle. I was and also to Anita, she said she was starting a tea company as well. So she might be in contact with you to talk about those herbs and stuff that you were speaking in reference to. But the teas itself, I don't have a problem with. I'm willing to go ahead and try that. I was listening to Joe Rogan, and you was talking. What's that one you was talking about? You said you wasn't ready for.
Not talking about blue vervain.
No. You said
talking about psilocybin.
Yeah, psilocybin is
DMT and psilocybin.
Right.
Yeah.
They says another one called like sativa or sativa. I was listening to it on the Joe Rogan.
Ayahuasca is one.
They say ayahuasca is another one that people drink.
That's where they mix some 3 things together or something.
Right, but they said that you get an experience of, I guess you can actually see
On the other side
on the
of the
other
veil.
side of the veil.
That's
Right,
what they tell you. They say things won't be the same again.
right.
Mm.
But the thing about it is that everybody who has tried it, who I've heard say tried it, says that they have an experience like no other. It opens up their mind to like different things. Even Mike Tyson said it. Mike Tyson was like, he's like, that was one of the things that actually changed him.
Mhm.
Was that, but he also said it was like he stopped having the fear of death. He was saying that how death
Yes.
has a bad rap,
Oh yeah.
because people don't know or have a fear of it because they don't know what it is, and I can understand where that comes from. But yeah, I'm definitely down for that. But before I do that, remember I was telling you that I was going to be telling you what I'm getting ready to do in the future.
Yeah.
I was listening to this guy, and he was talking about how he was going to do. He did 90 days of just eating raw vegetables and raw fruit. Right. He's like he wanted to give his body a complete reset. He said that the reason why he did it was because his doctor stated that he was having inflammation starting to come up throughout his entire body. And he was like, well, he didn't want to take any of the drugs. So he was like, well, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and do the fruits and raw vegetables. And he did smoothies too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I was like, I know David has done that before. And I said, I want to kind of do a reset to kind of clear out my body, but I don't want to do it with any kind of herbs that'll be kind of harmful and kind of aggressive, forcing me to use the restroom or anything like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll start with that. So at the beginning of next week, once we are done with Juneteenth, I'll be on like a full raw thing
shape.
for at least 2 weeks. I'm gonna try for 2 weeks and see what happens.
You want me to do it with you?
No, you don't have to do it with me. I'm just letting you know that
Oh.
so that way I can get myself prepared to be able to also intake the teas that we'll be having on the show here too. So that's going to be my personal journey. I did juicing for 2 weeks one time, and I lost quite a bit of weight because of that. But
Right.
Buffalo Wild Wings had to buy one get one on the chicken wings. The nigga had to go get them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Listen. I saw you eating raw ham at play rehearsal we was at, and I was like, damn, Leroy. Leroy like, I don't give a damn. I
Right.
like this ham.
right. You know? But see, I'm gonna stop eating pork too, bro.
Leroy folded that goddamn ham. And he was like, fuck it, David, I like it. Fuck it.
What was I doing?
He's like, fuck it, David, I like it.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yo,
wow.
Leroy said they had them free sandwiches in the lobby and shit. Leroy.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I
That's
don't
the mo-
judge. We all on the journey wherever people are at. That's perspective.
So that's going to be my journey. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm definitely ecstatic about that. We'll go ahead and jump on those teas. The next topic of discussion, this segment is going to be, damn, can I get this shit out?
For
Fucking
real.
shit. God damn. The next topic is going to be none other than Keita's segment where she comes in and she just asks, she pops right on in. That's right. Yeah. Pop, poppity, pop, pop. Go ahead, Keita. What you got going on?
Oh, the question of the day is. Okay, I was like, is it done popping? I'm confused. So, the question of the day is: do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Do you, and why or why not? Start with you, the last Leroy.
Yeah.
Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Why or why not?
Yeah, and here's but no, we'll give a certain. It's difficult because you can never tell if you're flirting. I know I can't if I'm flirting or not. I just think sometimes I'm being nice. But if you are flirting with the intentions of trying to get something from somebody else, then yes, your intentions while you're flirting is bad. And I know there's some people that don't even have an intention of being flirting. Some people are just nice in general, and people take it as flirting. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm a nice guy. If I see you and I'm talking or whatever, I'm not flirting with you. You know what I mean? But certain people are like, oh, he was flirting with me. I was like, no, I was just having a conversation with you, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's why I don't really talk to females like that unless it's dealing with business or whatnot or through text. You can't fuck up text. You know what I mean?
You can interpret text
Wrong.
many different ways. We all have different perceptions.
So, I mean, given 50-50, not saying that it's a right answer or a wrong answer. Yes, it can be conceived as flirting, depending on what your intentions are in reference to your flirting. So that's my answer.
Yeah.
Well, they said if we have not had sex, no. So what do you think?
I want.
Ro?
Can you give me the question again?
Sure. Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating, and why or why not?
I say yeah. I see flirting in a relationship. While in a relationship, I would deem that as cheating.
Okay.
Especially if it's flirting. The word flirting, and I may need to look at the etymology, but that means giving off some sexual energy to somebody else.
Mhm.
And so, if your mind went there, you have already done that according to the scripture of the corrupt word of the fake Jesus. I mean, they wrote it in there.
Oh goodness.
But no, I mean, I had to back myself off. I was in plays and the women told me like, yo, you flirting too much.
What?
And I thought it was just being nice so we can have a rapport and, make them feel good. Cause a lot of times women want them compliment.
Mhm.
I'm not no compliment motherfucker. So when I do it, I'm trying to make the environment good acting and all that. But a lot of them let me know, hey, you flirting too much. And some of them were like, you playing, but we be riled up and we be serious. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop playing because I ain't gonna hit nothing, shake nothing, break nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to watch myself sometimes, even on this app, because some of the women come on there with their little sexy voice and wake them in the morning. One time I remember, I said, what you trying to do? Get a baby put in you? And before I know it, I'd be done said that. And I'd be like, well, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. And I have to pull it back. But I like working with the divine feminine. I like that energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not from a lustful place. It's from a creative place. And you rather work with somebody that look good too, because you don't want an ugly motherfucker looking at you all depressed and shit. So anytime you can connect with somebody who look good, that's a plus.
Right.
But you ain't really gonna do that. And but there is a disclaimer though, if y'all want to share that energy and after y'all have sex, give each other y'all power back, you can do that as long as y'all manifesting. But I don't want to give y'all that much game right now.
Okay, that makes sense. Miss April, what did she say? She said it depends on how others take it for real. Because you can compliment and they'll take it as flirting.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, they do.
People do that.
Right. So my whole thing is like, listen, if I say, oh, by the way, the dress that you have on has you looking real nice today. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They'll be like, oh, thank you. But then if you continuously compliment them over and over again, they'll consider it flirting. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people one time, I tell a person in a minute, I'm like, oh, your makeup look nice today. And she's like, oh, thank you. I was like, well, that's the only compliment I'm going to give you for the rest of it. I tell them that. Because I don't want nobody to actually think that, listen, no, that's it. You're not about to send me nowhere. Right. That's it and that's all. I just want to let you know that or whatever. Just to, like David say, make it where the rapport and the area and the atmosphere is right. Because, certain people be like, oh, well, he was just mean. Well, no, I wasn't mean. I complimented you, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, all right then. Keita, what's your thought?
I look up the etymology of the word because I use the etymology free online dictionary. And so I looked up the word flirt, and it means to turn up one's nose, to sneer at, later to rap or flick as with the fingers, to throw with a sudden movement, as in short, quick flight. Also, it means a flick or a light blow, a giddy girl, or a giddy girl.
I need to go to the dentist, goddamn.
So that's the etymology of that word. And I guess, like you said, it kind of depends on the context. It depends on how many times you say it. But people do take chivalry and compliments as flirting nowadays. No, man.
And how do you take it? You never answered it.
I would say no, but I could see how it could be at the same time. It just depends. A compliment is one thing, but I don't have a clear understanding as to what flirting is. Because I'm just a person who speaks my mind. I compliment men. I compliment women. So if I see somebody that looks nice, has something nice on, so I don't know what flirting is. I really don't. I'm being honest.
I think it's the intentions behind the flirting.
Right.
What's April said? My husband says he just don't say nothing. It's best to be safe than sorry. I know that's for damn sure.
So Fire Turtle says, so if you go up to a girl and are like, hey baby, I want to pour my mugwort all over you while I cast Wingardium. Leviosa, is that flirting or just a health hack?
Yo,
Hey, that's flirting. That's flirting because
Fire turtle.
yeah, you done got everybody wet. So that flirting, bro.
that motherfucker over there screaming out, Omni Suminaro, Suminaro.
What is going on?
Wawas.
That's so funny. So if comedian Claudine says if it arouses your sexual organs, it's flirting. I don't know, but simple comments can arouse people because they're not used to getting comments. I don't know.
Yeah, and you got nasty people out there. Like if you fart on a motherfucker or fart near them and they smell it, they get aroused by that shit too.
Yeah,
Nasty people. You got people that get aroused by nasty feet too. Ooh, your toes separate like that.
But
why they webbed?
But here's the crazy thing about this is when somebody who has mastered semen retention, like myself, you don't get aroused easily. Sometimes you got to tell your mind, hey, you supposed to be getting hard right now. That's a fine ass female. You have to make sure you still in tune with yourself. So it's a whole lot that can be said that's not going to stimulate somebody like me. It takes a intellectual, logical, creative, divine feminine. I get aroused just off of her mind and her energy more so than her body or touching.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wired different now. You've been rewired.
Oh shit. Gotcha. Well, I'm in my lower chakras. I need for my dick to be touched on for the
wow.
That's it. So I'm all in my lower chakras.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know they got sapiosexuals. You heard of them?
Yeah, sapiosexuals.
They got superpowers.
I think that's me. Like, baby, if you can get in this mind, okay, the physical means something, but if you can make love to my mind, like that's way better than physical sex to me.
Yeah, I'm
I'll take it. I'll take it any day.
I'm a pussy-osexual. If I can see that pussy, I'm just gonna tell you, it's just sick.
Oh my God!
It don't make difference. I don't care if it got hair on it or not. You know,
wow.
You know, tucked in or tucked out. Oh, bless God.
It's a muscle.
Yep. That sounds like that oyster that's on TikTok that they put the lime on it and they open up and start moving around and shit.
Wow.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to the Signal 27 show. Before we go, is there anybody that want to plug any kind of events that they got going on? David?
Yes. Raul Barre, you'll be streaming on all platforms. Type that in. Listen to those songs, probably 8, 9, 10 singles streaming right now, but the words is just esoterical. That might be a word, I don't know. But listen, the formula is in the music, man. With everything that you're dealing, if you want to get your highest self, your highest frequency, your highest vibration, tap into that music because I'm putting them gems in there. That's it. On the 19th, we got the Father's Day comedy show.
That's right.
Ladies get in free before 8 p.m. They got some event bright where you can get 2 tickets. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. Come out there with us Sunday because we about to get these laughs.
Right. That's right. Peter?
Hey, so I'll put my website inside of the chat. You can get your Get Some apparel at my website, www.getsome.com. You can also get our all-natural whipped body butters by going to our website, or you can visit AGP Pearls Fashion Designs at 4567 Atlantic Boulevard, Suite 6. They have clothing and accessories and stuff for men and women, and I believe in most sizes they go up to a 5X. You can also visit One Bridge Connect inside of Regency Mall to get many things and my all-natural whipped body butter. And I will be this Saturday. Let me get this address. I will be at a show, working an event, vending, and you can come there and visit us and get some all-natural whipped body butter. So I will be at the Black and Gold Affair. That's at 4555 St. John's Avenue, number 5. Jacksonville, Florida, 32210. This weekend, this Saturday at 7 o'clock. So y'all can come visit us there to shop with local vendors such as myself. So yeah, do that.
Okay, and you mentioned One Bridge as well as AGP Pearl.
Yes, One Bridge. I put that in the comments. Also, One Bridge Connect and AGP Pearls Boutique.
Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and then myself. Like I said, David and myself are going to be on this upcoming Juneteenth show, Father's Day show. It's going to be myself, David Emmanuel, and Osric, as well as Ayo singing his hits. Y'all come out there. It's it's free for women until 8 p.m. Y'all make sure that y'all get out there, bring your girlfriend so y'all can come out and get these jokes, these laughs, and this good music because Ayo going to sing. Yes. And I'm going to tell these jokes. Osric and David, they going to sling these jokes. y'all better be prepared, okay? Because it
Be
ain't
ready.
no joke. If you're on that front row, you better keep your eyes shut and your mouth open. Never mind, the other way around. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. That's coming training day. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, but then on July 1st, I have a private event. But on July 6th and July 13th, I believe I'm going to be at the Comedy Zone. So you all can get your tickets there. I'll be there doing comedy at the Zone. Then after that, on April 30th, I'm going to be with AGP Pearls
July
Boutique.
30th.
July, I'm sorry. On
Yeah.
July 30th, I'm going to be with AGP Pearls Fashion Boutique. They got a fashion show. I'll be doing comedy with her. Y'all make sure that y'all go out there and support my sister with her boutique right there off Atlantic Boulevard. She has some excellent gear that's out there.
Yes.
And also make sure that you go out there and support One Bridge as well. There's a lot of Black-owned businesses in this one spot. You can get everything you need to get. And they also hold events there as well. Y'all should be prepared and keep an eye out for an up-and-coming comedy show that's going to be at One Bridge Connect, boasting the Queen Body Butter herself when she gets ready to do her big launch of her products, okay?
Yes.
Other than that, that's all I have going on for the month of June and July. And make sure that you all get these tickets. What's going on, David?
The Duvals.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Y'all make sure that y'all go out there on YouTube and watch the Duvals, and that's the Duvals 'S, not Duvals with without the S. If you go out there and watch it, you'll be able to watch all 10 episodes of us getting crazy. That consists of myself, David Emmanuel, Ryan Sinclair, Queen B Dupree, Claudine Chandler. Who else? Did I miss anybody?
Yeah, Bishop Papa Cap.
Bishop Papa Cap. I don't know his real name.
Yeah,
though.
me either.
Yeah, but then they have a slew of other characters. But those are the main characters that are within there. You'll see our very own Trina and our very own Jarrell that is playing in there as well. You'll see them in some episodes. But y'all make sure that y'all go out there and support and run those numbers up. It's right there on Facebook. And it's a sitcom. They run about 15, 17 minutes long. You can get through them all within the day. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and share, and let the people know what's going on.
Yeah, and my man Drew from Fighting Fitness, he's in there. My man Mike G. We got a lot of cameos on that show.
Yeah, cameo. I didn't know that was the word, but David said it right. Cameo,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it. Cause I couldn't figure out the word. You know what I mean? And lastly, before we go, I wanted to ask David. You know, we was just in the 48-hour film festival. Is it okay now to share the video?
Oh yeah.
All right. So next week, if you are tuning in this Friday, should we do a show this Friday? It's for June 2. Yeah, we're just gonna have a fuck it show.
Because Father's Day, we want y'all to relax. We don't want y'all to have to do no.
We're gonna put that work in.
Yeah. All right. So this Friday, we're gonna do a Father's Day Friday show because we're not gonna be on Sunday. Tune in on Friday where we will be showing the Fighting for Fitness movie that we did for the 48-hour film festival. Y'all make sure that y'all tune into that. We might actually go through a couple of the Duval episodes as well and actually show them. And just kick it for about an hour or two, while we sipping on this yak, nigga. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I messed around and slipped up. Messed around and slipped up. But y'all make sure that y'all tune in this Friday when we go off, okay? I want to thank each and every last one of you. Remember to please like, comment, and share the video. It's free to do. That's the least that we ask you to do. If you want to support the show, make sure that you go to the Signal 27 show webpage, where you can get all of the apparel. Make sure that you put the t-shirt on, take a picture, and send it to signal27radio@gmail.com, and we'll put you on the web page. Remember, you can always watch us on your favorite streaming platform that consists of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And if you want to go back and listen to any of our programs, we also our podcast is going to be on any of your podcasting platforms that consist of iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. If you just want to listen to us and support us and you can't get to any of those, you can go to the webpage. All of our podcasts are also there as well. And just remember, we are Jacksonville #1 live comedy podcast. We are
Signal 27.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good day. All right. Peace.
So